we have been hearing even throughout the month about the meters when it comes to prepaid meters. Soweto residents still up in arms. And you heard the Minister of Electricity, Renewal, saying that there will be no extension. If people have not recoded their meters by the 24th of November, there will be no extension, saying that Eskom has gone above and beyond to try and ensure that this is done, give all the information to the residents. But when you look at what was taking place in Soweto today, it does seem like some of the residents don't understand what needs to happen here, but also there seems to be problems as well when it comes to some of the offices. So Calvin Dludla has been tracking the story for us, where we saw residents who are quite frustrated by this particular process. So, Calvin, one wonders, what exactly are the residents complaining about?
Good afternoon to you, Bongewe, and to SABC viewers at home. More than 1,000 people were queuing, sneaky queues in Soweto and Izola. Soweto today, when we went there, people were frustrated, complaining that they didn't know that the deadline is on the 24th of November 2024, which is so close. If we can look, today is Wednesday, I'm talking about Sunday, which means they didn't know. But I can tell you, as you have mentioned, Eskom has been heeding a call to them, to urging them to come so that they can be able to replace these old meters. But it seems as if they didn't heed that call, and which means they didn't respond. Now they are trying by all means, because now they know, that if it happens that come Sunday, you still have that old meter box, then you won't have electricity.
So when they are standing there in the queues, I saw some of them who were saying that there doesn't seem to be order because they were not able to get inside. They've been there the whole day. Is it true that some of them slept outside?
That is what they are saying, a very sad story. I spoke to a 65-year-old lady telling me that she has been sleeping there for 2 days trying to get inside. But according to them, the staff inside there, according to them, they are incompetent, they are taking time, they are slow, because they say almost like 4 to 5 people that are working inside. You could imagine, with so many people, they are saying that they have not eaten. Others, they are complaining that they have to sleep there because they have to make sure that come Sunday, their issues are resolved. I spoke to a granny telling me that she has not taken her medication. She is experiencing a coughing, and unfortunately she is very far. She was number 665. You could imagine number 665 on Wednesday. It's highly impossible that even on Sunday you would not get in. I spoke to a certain gentleman when I left, because I tried to track the queue. The last person that was there was number 1,170.
Sure. That's quite a long queue. And one wonders, are they saying that they did not get information in time when it comes to what they need to do, or what exactly was at play here? Did their ward councillors not tell them?
According to some of them, they did. Others knew. The only problem is that others don't pay for electricity. So they knew that once they get closer to Eskom, their engagement would be troublesome for them, because they are not paying for electricity. They have not been paying for electricity for years. For years, I spoke to a lady. She has not been paying for electricity for the last 7 years. So you could imagine that that person is owing so much to Eskom. If she engages Eskom on such issues, Eskom will be able to trace and track that person, and that would be a problem.
And Eskom will even want to make a payment arrangement, I suppose, with them as well. But what has Eskom said about what has been taking place as well?
You know, Eskom Bongewe and the Department of Electricity, Dr. Renewal, they are saying, unfortunately, they can't extend. Saturday is the deadline, it's done. And Sunday, it's done. And they have been preaching this for the past 8 months. You could imagine the past 8 months, it's almost a year. And people were not attending to it, were ignoring Eskom. But now, because they see that there are going to be consequences of this, then there is a problem. People are scared there, because they are saying criminal elements are taking place there now. There are people who are trying to rob them, because most of them, hundreds of them, are sleeping there outside. There are no law enforcement agencies. There are no police officers. Even the crime wardens in this province, they are not there. And today we got reports, Bongiwe, that someone collapsed there. But when we tried to follow up, we were told that that person actually did not collapse. It's just that she was overheating because of the sun, scorching sun in that place. But there were paramedics that attended the scene, and there were people who were messiahs who were giving people food for free.
Calvin, it sounds like be quite a long week for those residents there in Soweto, and let's see if they're able to get assistance, all of them, and what happens. But thank you so much for bringing us up to speed with what is taking place there. That's SABC News reporter Calvin Dludla, who's been tracking the electricity developments for us.